Welcome back to our channel, Warriors. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep sharing it. You guys are telling me you're sharing it. I'm seeing that you guys are sharing this channel. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Subscribe. You don't want to miss what's coming up. Man, you guys have no chill. You guys have no chill, man. The questions that you guys want to know, the answers you guys want to know and want to hear. I thought maybe these guys want to know what type of music I listen to on the way into work. You know, what did I do to decompress after a hard day's of work? Nah, man. You guys ain't playing. You guys ain't holding back. Another question that gets brought up frequently is talk about relationships between female officers and the inmate population. Boom. You guys want to know, right? And I never speak on something that I haven't been involved in and or I don't know anything about, right? That's how, as you can gather, I don't touch on subjects I don't know nothing about. So, yes, within my 16-year career at two prisons, Centinela State Prison and Richard J. Donovan, RJD, I have known my fair share of female officers that were walked off, fired, quit before they can get fired, fell in love with an inmate, would later go on to be on their visiting list and go visit them after they got terminated and separated from state service. Yes. Yeah. I mean, I went to the academy with one back in 2006. I did. As a matter of fact, I went to elementary school with this female. So that's kind of like an introduction right off the bat, right? Like, oh shit, as soon as I start, I know somebody that ends up hooking up with an inmate, getting fired or quitting, and then ends up on the visitors list. Yeah, it's not abnormal. It is not abnormal. Okay? There's that one lady over there on the East Coast that she fucking broke out those two inmates and this and that. That was not a shock to me. Maybe the size, the magnitude of the escape plan and the intricacy of bringing in power tools and stuff like that. Yeah, that's kind of the power tools and all that shit. That's kind of on an extreme level, right? Most of these girls, they're either doing it for, I don't know, I'm not a female. Maybe they're doing it for love, for lust, for the thrill, for the passion, whatever it is. Females are emotional creatures, emotional beings. And I could say this, right? Because there's nothing, no political correctness blocking me. They're based off emotions, emotional beings, right? And that's not a bad thing. It just, that's the way they are. Here's a story, man. Here's a story. And I got a couple, but here's one. It is dangerous. It is dangerous for a female officer to be involved with an inmate. Because, like, if they're giving up their snatch, what else are they giving up? Like, hey, this bitch could possibly know where I live. This bitch definitely has my cell phone number. Like, what? What else, right? Shit that can jeopardize our safety. Like, that's the sketchy part about it. Yeah, it's fucked up that you're crossing lines, you're crossing clear lines, and you're hooking up with the opposing team, so to say. Like, that's fucking wrong. Like, plenty of dick over here on the green side, and we know you've had plenty of it, because we know. But, like, did you really have to cross that line? That's the thought process, right? So, this one particular story involving myself and an individual. I talk a lot about when I was new. I talk a lot about when I was an officer. I promoted officer, sergeant, lieutenant. But it's kind of like I'm going in sequential order, right? Charlie Yard, level 4, GP, Centinela, 270 design. That was newer. And when I say newer, I mean 4 years and below. Maybe even tapping that 5-year mark and below, right? So if you got your one French fry, take that shit off. Don't put any on until you have 3. So, I used to commute in a van with coworkers to a prison, right? I'm on a van with a female who, mind you, we used to chop it up. It wasn't like no thing. There was like no barrier there. We used to fucking talk and shit. She proceeds to tell me, hey, I just came back from this vacation spot. Do you want to see pictures of me? And I'm like, yeah, shoot it. Like, what's up? So I'm looking at these fucking pictures. Bikini, showing ass, showing some titties. Like, there's like 6 of them, 6 pictures on the beach. One thing I noticed about those pictures, looking back and thinking then, was that the face was not being shown in the pictures. It was like standing in a doorway, but looking the opposite direction, and like a body shot of like the body in a bikini. Laying on a beach with like your hands on your chin, looking at the ocean, but you're not getting the face, you're getting the body, like the silhouette, right? Look at the pictures, whatever, all this is cool. Puts it in her lunch bag. Puts it in her lunch bag. Mind you, I was working with this female. I was working in this female like in Charlie 2, Charlie 3. I had a release spot. Meaning my schedule was set for the week, but let's say one day I'm working Charlie 2, the other day I'm working Charlie 3, the other day I'm working Charlie 4, and vice versa, right? That was my schedule. On one of these days, I worked with her in like Charlie 2. Could have been Charlie 3, but I want to say Charlie 2. I worked with her. She puts them in her lunch bag. I think to myself, ain't no big deal. Like, nothing is abnormal up until this point. Nah, ain't no big deal. She's probably going to show the sergeant. I think the sergeant was hitting it at that time. So was the lieutenant. So were some other couple officers. Right? But like I said, it wasn't a thing. It wasn't a big deal. Kind of like normal program, so to say. So we get to the prison. We get to our post. We get to the building. I'm at the podium. Now, you kind of already have heard rumors, right? And I've said rumors are rumors. Whether they're true or untrue, they're still, at the end of a day, a fucking rumor, right? So you're not going to act on a rumor. You're not going to talk about a rumor. I mean, you might gossip within your little small group, but that's all it is. There was a Southsider, a level 4. This dude was like a fucking porter of some sort. This dude thought he was like the Mac Daddy. And he kind of was, if you think about where my story is going. And it used to rub me the wrong way. It rubbed me the wrong way the way he carried himself. Because I was a new cop. I must have been 23 years old. So like the way he was carrying himself was like agitating me. Not hating. You can say fucking hating, but is that really hating? Like, I'm slowly starting to see that this dude is getting action from this female. This dude is getting attention from this female officer. It's not hating. It was more like kind of like disgust. Like, right, I always had that clear line in the sand. Good guys, bad guys. Good guys, bad guys, right? And I was young. Like, that was a clear line. So, I'm at the podium. She is in the office. She's in the office. There's a little officer's office right there in front. And this inmate is standing in the threshold of the doorway with his hand up, all Joe Cool, all nonchalant, spitting game. Like, I can tell when a person is spitting game because their body language, their casualness, their Joe Cool, like, and I could see through the window that she's eating it up. That she's fucking like the way she's looking at him, like her eyes up, smiling, like googly eyed. And in my head, I'm like, oh, fuck no. This really, like, I didn't want to see that. I didn't want to be involved in that. Right? Like, if I had a choice not to be involved in that situation, I would rather just not be involved in that situation. So this dude is spitting game. I can't hear what they're saying, but I could definitely tell. Just go to a club. You can see a dude hollering at a chick. That's what it looks like. She's fucking eating it up, right? She's not doing what she's supposed to do. She's not posting up, blocking all that type of conversation. She is fucking devouring this shit, right? So I'm like, fuck, what the fuck do I do? Shitty situation. I was like, you know what? My lunch bag is in that office. I'm going to get up. I'm going to go get a water bottle. Oh my God. I fucking get up. I bypass this dude. Mind you, he has like his arm on the door. So I'm like, move. Right? Because now I'm like copying an attitude. Now I'm making it known. Hey, dude, get the fuck out of here. Like what you're doing, I'm not cool with. Oh my God. I go in that office, I get my lunch bag, I get a water bottle, I'm standing there in the middle of these two, and I'm drinking it. I shit you not. The vibe that they give me was like I was cock blocking. Like I was interrupting the two. Oh, fuck. Imagine how much of a shitty feeling that was. Ain't nobody want to be a cock blocker. Not under any circumstance. I'm like, in my head, oh, fuck no. You gotta be kidding me right now. Is all this happening, right? And I'm newer, and I've said it again. They kind of like both stopped talking and are both looking at me and waiting for me to get the for me to get the fuck out of there. My own building, my own office. My water was in there. So yeah, I broke it down. I fucking broke it down. There was nothing. I didn't know what else to do. I fucking went back to the podium and I sat there like a loser, like I lost. This isn't a funny story, right? At all. Oh, man. But this was my feelings. As soon as I leave, they seemed fucking relieved that I left. Back. The homie didn't skip a beat. Motherfucker was back on it like fucking white on rice. Flies on shit. Literally. Flies on shit. So, no disrespect. You get my drift though. Fucking. I'm minding my own business now. I'm upset. I'm highly upset. This chick says, hey, so-and-so, do we have you save of envelopes? Meaning like we have like envelopes for the institution. They can put their paperwork in there. They can send a letter to somebody internally and get a response, right? It's like a grievance. It's like a formal request process, right? These little envelopes. They're like the size of a regular letter envelope. I was just like, yeah, check the drawer in there. Just like, blew her off, kind of like, yeah, whatever. I go back to doing what I'm doing. I'm doing what I'm doing. I look up one last time. I see this chick hand the inmate the you save of envelope. They both look at me like this. The look on their face was like, fuck, we just got caught. The inmate saw me, got the you save envelope, went to cell 101. Fucking moved real fast, walked to 101 and shot that shit under the door. And then I am like, oh no, oh my God, no, this fucking bitch gave him the pictures. Oh fuck no, like, soon as this dude fucking goes to 101, mind you, I'm by myself. I have a partner, but what good is my partner if she's engaged in a relationship with this fucking inmate? I'm by myself. Lone wolf. Lone Survivor. I think there's a movie called Lone Survivor. Navy SEAL movie. It's a good movie. True story. And as soon as the homie goes to 101, slides that shit under the door, this chick gets up and goes to the bathroom. It's like I fucking caught them and they got flustered, so they just scattered. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta verify this. So I stand up, I go into the office, and I remember that when I was in the van, she put the pictures in the top zipper of her lunch bag, right? There was like a lunch compartment for paperwork. And I'm like, oh no, oh my God. Like, I'm going to look. I'm going to look. I got to look because I'm going crazy. Like, did I just make all this shit up? Is this accurate? Is this true? I got to confirm. I fucking unzipped the top of her lunch bag. Yeah, the pictures were gone. The pictures were gone. Yes. Yes. I called up the investigative service unit. I did. Because I was new. I was scared. I didn't know what to do. And I said, hey, this is what I saw. That person told me, don't say nothing, don't do nothing. We're already onto her. We've been onto her for a minute now. That kind of made me feel good inside. Like, all right, fuck it. Like, at least I'm not crazy. At least I didn't make shit up. And at least I'm not the first person to, like, rat or say something. Like, to me, that's not ratting. Fuck no. Especially if you're going to jeopardize the safety of officers. I got another story where one of my good homies got punched and got fucked up by an inmate as a result of another dirty female staff member. So, yeah, it's dangerous. Yeah, she eventually ended up resigning, quitting before the shit hit the fan. The shit was about to hit the fan. The shit was gonna hit the fan. She was definitely involved with inmates. No doubt about it. Definitely. So how do we feel about it? How do the guys in the prison, the officers, feel about it? Well, a lot of guys, when it goes through their head, is like, oh, fuck, I hit that shit raw. Just kidding. But a lot of guys are like, damn, what the fuck? Like, all this dick out here, all these guys, because you got thirsty ass guys. You got guys that want to get laid in green. There's a fucking thousands and thousands and thousands of them. I don't know, like, numbers of ratio of men to women, but the men clearly outnumber the women. So, yeah, what a trip. What an unfortunate circumstance. I saw that small portion. I didn't see no sexual acts. Hell no. I probably would have hit my alarm and fucking batoned everybody. I don't know what the fuck I would have done. Handcuff everybody, including her? I don't know. Right? That's just one story. Okay? And damn, you guys want all the juicy stuff. All the juicy stuff. Alright? Keep sharing this. Alright? And I'm going to keep bringing it. Keep pushing forward.